How's it going, everybody? My name is Dylan, and this channel is all about helping you grow as a maker and sharing my journey as well. Today I'm going to be testing out and reviewing 5 drill attachments you can buy for a drill that turns it into 5 different tools that I imagine most of you didn't even realize existed. So let's get started. First one up is this crazy auger bit that I found on Amazon for about $10. It's called a garden auger. I went to this planter that hasn't been used in about 2 years to see how well it could break up this soil. I was a little uncertain because this really isn't that powerful of a drill. At first I had the drill set too high, but once I turned it down, I had a little bit more torque and it stopped throwing dirt everywhere. This actually gave me a chance to plant the flowers from last week's project. My daughter really likes these. The last thing I wanted to try was to use the auger bit directly in this thick grass. My grass has always been incredibly difficult to dig through by hand, but the auger did exactly what it was designed to. Honestly, I was more surprised my drill didn't have more of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it works. That's really easy. That's way easier than digging by hand. All right, I gotta fix my yard here. Oh good, there's an ankle breaker in my yard now.
The next drill attachment is this brush set. If you haven't seen these before, these brushes are amazing. Since they are so often used on the car's interior, I found the dirtiest thing I could think of on the inside of the car, which was my daughter's car seat. If you've ever had kids, then you get what kinds of things can happen to a car seat. I'll spare you the details of what is stuck on this, but let's just say it was a lot easier than how I would normally clean one of these. I also found this cleaning spray for the interiors, and it worked great as well. The brushes make the process so much quicker, and it takes way less effort to do the same amount of work.
Okay, hold on. As a father, this is the most amazing tool I've ever had. These things get, sorry, I'm out of focus. These cup holders are always the worst thing in the world to clean because kids like to put chocolate inside of them and then it melts and then they put trash on top of that. Chocolate remelts, reseals. That took me 30 seconds to clean that out. This is a game changer.
Once I was done, I rinsed off the cleaning fluid with some water, and this was the end result. I am definitely using these again.
Ha! I did it! I am super dead! Ah!
The next one up is actually 2 different attachments that solve the same problem, and that is how to place a screw in those impossible to reach locations. The first one lets you bend around any corner, and the second one is set to a direct 80-degree angle. These things are awesome, but they're both a bit fiddly to use. Ow. Also, this set on Amazon came with a few other bits and accessories, so it's definitely worth checking out.
Okay, so I'm quickly noticing that the biggest issue with this bendy one, although it gets around the corners really well, there's no flat spot to grab, and so it kind of hurt my fingers a little bit to grab that. But I do have one other tool, and I'm gonna use this one with my impact. And it's the same concept, except this one's stuck at this like almost 90-degree angle. It's like an 80-degree angle there, you see that? So that one works a little better in terms of the fact that you can actually grab it and hold on to it. It's still a little fiddly, but it definitely lets you get into areas you otherwise wouldn't be able to get into.
Next up is this lawnmower blade sharpener thing. Assuming most of you have a lawnmower, you know how much time this can take, but these sharpeners make it so much faster. The cool thing about a lawnmower blade is the angle and the sharpness don't really matter that much as it would on most tools. So most of us just use an angle grinder to sharpen the blades. But these give you a much more accurate angle and sharpen the blade a bit quicker than an angle grinder would. However, my favorite thing about this system is that I never had to wait for the blade to cool down. Surprisingly, the metal never got hot enough to mess up any tempering, so I will definitely be buying more of these in the future. This thing was actually so much fun, I decided to do all of the blades I have. Excuse me while I dad out for a moment. I really do like these.
All right, let's say you're working on your fan casing and all of a sudden, oh no, it broke. What are we gonna do about it breaking? What we do is we take our drill, take our 1/8 inch drill bit, drill a hole, and then we go ahead and put this in the hole, pop it in the second hole. There we go. Oh, that actually works really well. Hold on. See the rivet, throw it in. Open up the chuck. So that's one of the interesting things I didn't know about this rivet gun at first. Once you put this in, it bottoms out. So you have to reverse it, open up the chuck that's inside here. Oh, there we go. There we go. And you just rivet it in. Wow! That actually works really well. That, I mean, this is just a piece of scrap, but I mean, if I was actually trying to repair this, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to go out and actually buy a rivet gun, it's kind of nice. You just have to remember there's a chuck inside, and you have to release the pin before you throw a new one in. As long as you release the pin. I gotta be honest, I've never owned a rivet gun before. This is my first experience. Whoop, I just destroyed that rivet. Well, there it goes. This thing is fun. I'm actually gonna get real use out of this.
So let me know in the comments if you thought any of these were interesting to you. Have you seen any of these before? Which ones surprised you? Personally, I really like that auger thing. I'm totally gonna get use out of that. If you're interested in any of these, I do have links to them down in the description, so if you want to find them, they will be right down there. Fundamentally, I don't even care if you're going to buy any of these products. I just want you to go out and make something. That is the focus of this channel, so let me know what you want to see and what will inspire you to go make. So go make something. And let me know if you like this kind of content. I'm always looking for new video ideas to put on this channel, so let me know what you think. Well, thank y'all for watching. Catch y'all next time.